Hello and welcome to the first real video of my channel. 90 Days on Linux. Linux is an operating system that originated way back in the 1980s, developed by Linus Torvalds. It was meant to copy Unix because Minix sucks. It has been 90 days since I have started using Arch Linux. I have made it my own and I quite enjoy it. Windows has been my secondary option for 90 days. I personally think everybody should switch to Linux. There is no reason to stay on Windows except play your shitty games that are just re-releases of the previous game that was sucky already. On Linux, it's very simple. Actually, you don't really need that much experience with the command line. Very simply, to see everything in the current directory you're working in, ls, then you want to move to the documents, for example. Boom. You want to clear your screen? That's okay. Yay! Updates your system. It's a very simple process that takes not a lot of time. Sometimes it even reduces your system's total load. Like, look at this. 12,500 megabytes removed instead of added. On Windows, that is foreign. It's always updates that sometimes takes a few gigs of space. Performance on Linux is way better than Windows, and honestly, I do not understand how I couldn't switch to Linux before. It's just so simple. I already knew how to use it because I have a Linux server on the side. Everything works amazing. I have AirDrop for Android phone, Kden Live, editing videos. Hell, if I wanted to, I can just rebuild the kernel. I could just delete the kernel, modify how I boot. I can modify almost anything in my system. On Windows, you can't do that. For example, you only have one desktop environment. If you want more, you're kind of fucked on Windows. On Linux, I have Hyperland and KDE installed. I am currently on KDE. Let me show this to you. And I have Spotify with Spotify installed, so I have everything I need. It's without paying for anything. You can also have that on Windows, but I just wanted to show that it was possible to use it on Linux. It's very simple. It's still going, because I'm updating the ray tracing stuff. Anyways, if you're a Minecraft YouTuber or anything like that, you can genuinely play Minecraft at better performance than on Windows. I'm getting better performance than Windows on Minecraft personally. If you're curious, I will link my modpack in the description. You can see here, this is my modpack. Some apps do have problems. I do have to admit that. Um, this is not recording lagging. For some reason, the Linux Modrinth app sucks a lot. I do think the Flatpak version works flawlessly, but I prefer this one for some reason. Um, yes, this is a clusterfuck of forged fabric mods, and even I think it's a bit of an atrocity. Uh, but anyway, this genuinely works just fine. Let's test it. If you don't believe me, which I don't know why you wouldn't, I'm a YouTuber. I'm very trustworthy. Is lagging when I started. The lag gets way better over time. This is mostly just my PC being sucky and not Linux. I'm studying a respectable IDFS with a Radeon 650 XT, 6 core, Ryzen 5 5600X. Yeah, I don't know what I just did on it right now, but you know. Anyway, this runs perfectly fine. The only problem I have encountered so far is that shaders, for some reason, seem to be a bit more picky on Minecraft. For example, I'm loading an RTX. Oopsies, I may have done a mistake there. For some reason, shaders are way too picky. So, for example, I want to use Pegasus. It's very shady. As you can see on the mini-map, I am currently moving. You can also see the bees, the white ones, are moving. It's just Pegasus. Bliss. This one is completely broken on Linux. I don't know why. Stuff, you know, help to death or something. This generation works fine. I don't see why it won't work fine on Linux. Everything works amazingly. Just shaders being shitty and picky. If you want to see a series about Minecraft and stuff, just tell me. I don't know what to do with this channel yet, but anyways, let's switch back to the command line, where the heart of Linux lies. It finally finished. So just type clear to clear the console. This is the root folder. You have everything you need. I do recommend that you use Linux Mint as your first distro. This is Linux Mint. Really simple. You've got multiple desktop environments. This is the most beautiful one in my opinion, but also the laggiest. You are on a laptop or something, you can use this one. Still looks pretty good. I've never used anything other than cinnamon, but I do know a lot of people like these environments. You also have stuff like Fedora. Yep. You got multiple versions of Fedora. You have KDE, and this is GNOME. You can see when I click this, it's a GNOME environment. If you don't know, GNOME, KDE, and Cinnamon are all the main desktop environments on Linux. You got also Elementary OS. I have never used this one before, but I have heard a lot of good from it. So, this, all it is free. I don't, yeah, it's free. You can just use whatever you want. Unlike Apple, you know, with their MacBooks, they're really expensive, and you gotta go through a whole thing to install it on unofficial hardware. I have done it multiple times, but the experience is not that good. You should not use Hackintosh, that's what it's called, as your main computer. These cost a lot if you didn't know. I do think you know though, because it's Apple. I don't know how you wouldn't know. Apple sucks. But yeah. And then Windows. It's, well, it's Windows. You have Copilot, and all that, you know. These really suck. It's just a way to make cheap products more expensive. Also to spy on you. Windows is laggy, unintuitive, and genuinely just shitty. You got ads on your start menu. You're forced to move on to Windows 11 soon. Instead of moving to Windows 11, I would recommend you to go to Linux Mint, download the latest image, and use it. It's lightweight, so your old computer can use it just fine. It's free, so you don't have to pirate it, because who actually bought a Windows key? Let's be honest with ourselves. It's only meant for corporations, else it wouldn't be so easy to pirate. I would recommend Mint and Fedora for all beginners. If you don't like the desktop environment, you can just install another one. So like, I want to install GNOME, for example. On Arch, I'm using the yay command, which you have to install through a GitHub package. Yay allows access to the AUR, the biggest package repository of Linux. It allows for absolutely everything. It has everything you can install, minus the ones that are viruses or other things. There's 1940 pages This is 15 per page. 2,000 pages of 15. If you're still not convinced, I don't know what to tell you. This is genuinely. Oh, also, OBS is supported. Everything you need is supported. This has been my presentation of Linux for you all, my fellow furries, gays, femboys, and tradies that watch my channel or stumbled upon this video. This has been a Raptor production. Goodbye.